because it'll annoy me, you know. So no, the way I see it is that we're all groomed, we're all taught things, and we all change, and you know, we all do. We all have to keep learning things, all of us. Any vocation, you always have to go back and retrain. The only people that aren't doing it is this mob. So that's on you. If you perpetually believe that um that no one is going to get on the internet and out people, that's insane. So these characters aren't just psychopaths. They aren't just, a certain way and they do perform some things for society. So uh, it's just their attitude toward sex, which means that the law, because the law follows suit, um, has to be changed. And the only way it's going to happen is if men come forward and say, yes, this happened to me. So I know my end that it's because everything's been ignored and covered up, that makes it worse. So I am not here to get international foundations happening. You're taking the piss out of me. You really are. Yeah. That's up to you. So, but I'm not living in England anymore. You want to make these Savills, you want to make these brands, you want to make these Weinsteins, you want to make these characters, and now the Harrods thing. I mean, none of us are going to get any therapy now, are we? And so I'm out, and I'm not going to have any more scenes at airports where I somehow end up being, I don't know, some international, like I tried to go back to Canada and make a statement, and they got me in Vancouver airport. They felt me up. It was like, fuck, I'm like a, well, I don't know how old I was, but I'm like a well past middle-aged woman. You don't feel me up. Um, I had a clip in my pocket, a hair grip, and I completely forgot that it was in there. Because of these movies, they decided that I was Trinity, and with this one clip, and my Aboriginal arms, and I am out of shape. I was somehow going to recreate the first scene, which tells you immediately that they are gateway people and that they believe in movies. It seems as though that they were reared in movies because a lot of the assault attacks seem to be centered around movies. And they absolutely love movie stars. So in the old days, it would have been Jesus that violated. Hence, the girl would say, "But Jesus made me pregnant." When in reality, it could be a couple of scenes, a couple of scenarios. Um, so that's that. Eyes, ocean, eyes. I wonder what it is that the camera fucks people over so much. So yes, for the record, I would have gone ballistic, had over the sucky things, because people attacked me, physically attacked me, and I just didn't understand why. It's real hatred. Women aren't raised in that masculine world. You're raised that you're going to make things pretty, and my personality traits, all the quizzes, everything I've ever done, it's always you like to design, you like to pretty things up, and I do. Um, so any kind of attack to me is uglifying, is making things ugly, and I don't understand that. Um, so yeah, I would have gone absolutely ballistic, and I would have had you in jail. Don't think anything else than that. But I am now aware of suckies, archon, whatever you call them. All I can say is if I know you and you believe that you've had the best sex of your life, sorry, that wasn't me. Yeah. And also you got to check your vanity. They feed off your vanity. So, it's hard work to get a partner. This thing that uh, you know, all you got to do is flatter someone and they'll drop their pants. No, you have to woo them. You have to find out whether this is worth anybody's time. So no, I'm not a person to say hello, how are you, or sex you. And most women aren't. That's more of a male trait. And so, you know, um, people that engage in any kind of audience work, flattery is very important to them. It's like when people have these fabulous voices, and it's like, oh right, that's your job in life, is to your need is to share it, and I wouldn't share my voice. Like I have no need to share my singing voice. Um, so so when high profiles say, oh, but they threw themselves at me, because I'm so gorgeous, and it's like, but are you really? There's very, very few people in this world that have looks that make you shy away. With me, I just happen to look like what's fashionable in my lifetime. If I had been born, I don't know, other eras, no, I'd be nothing. So, um, what is exceptionally mean about all this is that they do not understand that we men also engage in heart. And so, a man, however much they say, oh no, we only want nudie Rudy, they don't. They want your heart. And they too are looking at you as a woman looks at a man and says, oh, well, if I become pregnant, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world to have that face around me and those traits around me. Well, it's the same with men. When people say, oh, why do I find that certain person attractive? It's like, because you want to procreate, or if there's a mistake, you're quite happy with that. And so it's exceptionally mean, um, to do this to these men. Um, I am not Mrs. Robinson. I'm kind of so insulted that I've been portrayed as this Mrs. Robinson. Um, I don't need to be Mrs. Robinson. So that's it. Bye.